For the sample code, make sure you already runs the API security.sql file at the beginning of the course. By running it, we will get table basic out user with some pre-populated data. The table contains these columns. User ID is surrogate primary key. Username, in this case, we use encrypted email as username. To make sure the encryption is correct, we can use class encrypt-decrypt util from previous lecture, which will encrypt using AES 256 CBC with this hard-coded secret key and initialization vector. Email will be converted to lowercase before encrypted. Password hash, which is the hash password using bcrypt class from hash util. Salt, which is unique 16-character salt for hashing password. This is optional to be saved, since we use bcrypt, where salt is saved in the hash string itself. I just put it here to clarify that we can store the salt along with the hash data itself. For example, when we are not using bcrypt. Display name, a name to be shown that is not username. There will be two pre-populated data in basic user table, which are these. We will create two endpoints. The first endpoint is to create user. In this example, this endpoint is not secured at all, so we can easily simulate user creation for this basic authentication lecture. In reality, we should secure this endpoint. Give access to it only to certain administrator user. Second endpoint is to get current time, where we will secure this endpoint using basic authentication. Create a new class, basic out user in package entity to represent the user. It will have 5 fields mentioned before. Create getters and setters. Then create a basic root repository for this class. Basic out user repository on package repository. Annotate as repository. In here, we need one method to find user by username. To create user, we will need a class to represent the request body. Create class basic out create user request on package api.server.request.out.basic. It will have plain username and password as well as display name. Generate getters and setters. For the API, create basic out API on package api.server.out.basic. Annotate as REST controller to this path. We will need two items to create user: encryption secret key I give this key public modifier since we will need it later during validation from filter, and auto-wire a user repository. Let's start with the simple endpoint, the one to get current time. Just return current time as string. Next endpoint is post to create user. For the method, we wrap it as response entity since we will return HTTP status 201 created later. Create a variable that represents table basic out user. Encrypt the username from request body. Generate 16 characters secure random string for salt. Hash the password using bcrypt and generated salt. Set the display name. Save the user and return some information. We will create filter for basic authentication. So to access time endpoint, API consumer must provide basic authentication. Create basic out filter on package api.filter. Since we will register this filter only to time endpoint, don't annotate it as component. Just extends once per request filter. We will need a basic out user repository. Since this filter is not Spring Managed Beans, we will inject the repository letter using constructor. Now on filter method, we will validate authorization header. First, we take the header value. Then we validate the basic authentication string, continue the request only if it is valid username and password combination. Otherwise, we will return unauthorized HTTP response. For simplicity, I will just catch global exception if any. And log it. Now, implement the isValid basic auth method. Basic authentication string is by standard coming in authorization header in this format. Basic is fixed string, while this character sequences is base64 encode of username, colon, password. So to validate, we must decode the base64 string. Okay, let's implement the validation. First, check that the authorization header exists. If it not exists, then return false. Then, get the base64 encoded string, ignoring the fixed string basic and any white space. Then, decode the base64 string to get submitted username, colon, password. It actually two elements, separated by colon. So let's split it. Now to validate, we need to get the existing user by the encrypted username and get the password to be hash letter. Now, check whether this username exists on database. If the username does not exist, then validation is false. Otherwise, we need to check whether bcrypt is matched between submitted password and stored hash. Now, register this filter to the time endpoint. Create basic out filter config on package api.filter.config. And annotate as configuration. We need an instance of basic out user repository for the filter. Create a filter registration pin for basic out filter. Register a basic out filter with repository. And add the time endpoint for filtering. To try it, open Postman at folder basic out. In here, open the time endpoint. In Postman, we can add the username and password for basic authentication in authorization tabs and choose basic. Use one of the pre-populated user. When we fill these fields, check tab header and show the hidden headers. Postman will automatically generate the authorization header with correct base64 encoding of credentials. If we hit this endpoint with this correct credential, we will get current time. Otherwise, if we put wrong credential, we will reject it. We can also register a new user using create user endpoint. Try it. Then, use this username and password to access time endpoint. To start clear, I will disable the basic out filter.